welcome to my channel. I am 33 weeks pregnant, finally. I feel like I've been pregnant forever now, and at the same time, I feel like it's going by super fast. I haven't done an update again in a really long time. Life is kind of just like crazy. We're finally in our new house. I'm sorry if this lighting is super distracting. But anyway, yes, we're in our new house. A lot's been going on. But I'm 33 weeks, and I feel very large. I feel 33 weeks pregnant. Actually, I feel 38 weeks pregnant. I feel like I could give birth right now. I want to give birth right now because I am in no way prepared, or I don't feel prepared. I mean, I have clothes, diapers. I mean, I have everything I need for when she comes. I have like my hospital bag packed. I had to pack it actually because we had to make a trip to Washington. We drove and it was rough. It was really rough on my body and probably on my 1.5-year-old. So I had to have my hospital bag packed for that. My doctor said that would be what was best, just to be on the safe side. But anyway, she's now the size of a pineapple. When I told Tuff that, he was like, a pineapple? I feel like she should be way bigger. And I'm like, I feel like pineapples are really big. Think about a pineapple in your stomach. I feel like that's big. But how I've been feeling overall mentally, I feel 10,000 times better than I did with my first pregnancy. I just feel, I don't know, more like a regular person. And I don't think, I don't know, I just feel kind of more like generally happier. My pregnancy with Sean was super rough in like the mental state. I feel like, especially looking back, I mean, if you would have told me that in my pregnancy, I'd have been like, I'm fine. But thinking back on it, I definitely was different mentally. Physically, I would say this pregnancy is harder on my body. My doctor said a reason is just because of how close I'm having my babies together. Really didn't give my body the, like, all the time to kind of go back, like my bones, ligaments, I don't know, joints. I have a lot of like clicking and like grinding like in my pelvis and my hips. Hurts so bad to get up off of things, or to roll over in bed is honestly a nightmare. It hurts so bad, and not just because I'm so big. I mean, I was hurting before I really even had a big belly. I'm just in a lot of pain. Kind of like starting is just kind of like my normal. It's like my everyday now. But it's enough. So, swelling, I'm obviously large, pregnant in like the heat of the summer, and so swelling, I is just gonna happen. The trip to Washington, since we had to drive like, well, a lot of hours, 16, 17 hours, I don't know. I've been having to wear compression leggings anyway, just because I've been getting varicose veins, and my mom had them really severe with her pregnancies, and so I've been wearing them because I'm now getting them. But for the drive, I had to wear them also, and my feet, I had like Shrek feet, and my legs are still really swollen. I actually have regular feet now, but I had no ankles. It was just like calf all the way down and a really fat foot. And it was basically like that for the drive, or I got that way on the drive there, stayed that way the whole time we were in Washington, got worse for the ride home, and then now they look normal, except my legs are still pretty swollen, and like my varicose veins are pretty itchy. I haven't really had much pain. I have some throbbing with them, but other than that, nothing other than they're getting like just ugly, starting to like bulk out of my leg. Fun stuff. Oh, and my fingers. I haven't been able to wear my wedding ring for quite a while now. I have this ring that Tuff got me for Christmas that I wore on my right hand, which this finger is just naturally fatter than this finger, which I probably shouldn't even be wearing this ring anymore because I wake up and my hands hurt so bad. My hands just, I feel like I can't even move my hands, and my ring is like, I have to basically surgically remove it in the mornings. I should probably just not sleep with it. But this is the ring that I have been wearing instead of my wedding ring, because my wedding ring is much smaller. Out of breath, if you notice that I'm out of breath. It could be the fact that I am largely pregnant, but it could also be that I'm just extremely out of shape, or combining both together. I haven't worked out at all this pregnancy. I think maybe like 3 times at the beginning. I've been very not healthy, which I'm sure you could tell just by my appearance. I mean, I feel like my nose is bigger, my lips are obviously bigger, my face is just bigger in general, from how much weight I have gained. I was starting out at the beginning of this pregnancy, I weighed more than I did at the beginning of my pregnancy with Sean, and so, but I'm still like gaining the same, so I'm already, at 33 weeks, I'm already to the weight that I was when I gave birth to Sean. So I'm hoping I don't gain too much more, because that's a lot and I don't like it. Oh, bleeding gums. I had this same thing with Sean. Not just bleeding gums, but these few are just swollen. They don't really hurt, they're just more irritating and ugly. I haven't changed anything in my like dental routine. I usually am like really good about brushing my teeth, flossing, that kind of stuff. But there's literally nothing I can do. Like, no matter what I do, I have these swollen gums, and I had it with Sean in the same exact place. And so I'm just ready to give birth and have that go away, because it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. I've been having acid reflux. I remember having this at the end of my pregnancy with Sean. I don't remember if it's like worse now or if it was worse then. I'm actually getting a little bit of heartburn with it just the past couple of days. But other than that, I don't know. Sean was born with a full head of hair, and I know they say your baby's going to have a lot of hair when they're born if you have a lot of heartburn or acid reflux or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but it was true for Sean, and so maybe she'll have a full head of hair. Oh my gosh, the amount of water I've been drinking. I have been so thirsty. Oh, and chewing ice, that's a huge thing. I've been like craving to chew ice, and my mom used to do that really bad. She used to just constantly like chew ice. It was a lot. But I asked her, I said, Mom, you haven't done it in a really long time. Why have you just stopped? And she said she started taking iron pills, and now she just does it every once in a while. I don't think I'm like anemic or anything, and I feel like, I don't know if like on my blood work my doctors would like tell me. I'm not sure if I was with Sean. I feel like for some reason I remember them saying I had low iron with Sean, but I didn't crave chewing ice. Right now I crave chewing ice, and I crave glasses and glasses and glasses of water. I just can just constantly intake water. And I love water in general, even when I'm not pregnant, but right now it's like on another level. So I'm obviously like peeing a lot. This last week, or basically like 2 weeks I guess, however long it's been since we got back from Washington, I just have been completely unmotivated to do anything. I mean, when I was on the way back from Washington, I was like, I need to get this, this, and this, and this done, and Tuff's like, oh, you're already starting to nest, and I'm like, I don't know, it's a little early, I feel. And then I got home, and I'm like, meh, I don't want to clean, like, I don't want to do anything. My house looks like a wreck all the time, and that's really not generally how it is. I mean, during the day, it usually does, just because I have a toddler running around destroying everything. But I generally keep up on things, and I just really have been lacking. I just don't have the motivation, and I'm waiting for the nesting to kick in, because I have so much to get done before I feel like I'll feel ready to bring her home. But other than that, that's basically my symptoms and how I've been feeling and things like that. My next appointment is on Wednesday, and I think I'm getting checked for like Group B. I think that's what it's called. I didn't have that with Sean, but they will check me for it for this pregnancy at my next appointment. My appointment after that is when they will start checking me to see if I'm dilated or progressing or anything like that. So it's coming up quick. She'll be here before we know it, and then I'm going to have 2 babies, and life's going to be crazy. But that is my 33-week pregnant update. I hope I didn't remember, or I hope I didn't forget anything. I hope I remembered everything. And yeah, hopefully I'll post or film an update like on Sean, because it's been quite a while since I did one on him, and he's pretty crazy and wild. So I'd like to put an update on him, and then I could probably do my hospital bag. I should add a few more things to my hospital bag, because I basically just did a quick throw together of things that I would need if I did end up going into labor at 31 weeks when I went to Washington. But yeah, so I'll show you my belly. This is my 33-week pregnant bum. So thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will try to be more consistent, because that's what I need to be, is more consistent. So thank you. Bye.